I'm glad you're back here where we take it one day at a time. And this year we're reading through the book Daily Reflections, where it's 12 step and AA leaders, as well as an AA member giving a reflection each day this year. Today is March 6th. The title goes, The Idea of Faith. Well, here they talk about faith again, where their faith has already been proved as being nothing but a state fate. So they're calling fate faith. And it's just, if they do associate it to some imaginary fantasy land where they're floating off in outer space and everything's just so peaceful and grand. And then this, it's just, like a Buddhist belief or Buddhist system, which is no God at all, but nothing but devil worship and occult practices in a sense when it's in reflection to Jesus Christ, Christianity, and Lord God, the one true God up in heaven. So, let's read what the Alcoholics Anonymous has to say for today. Or, I'm sorry, this is the Alcoholic Leader has to say. Do not let any prejudice you may have against spiritual terms under you from honestly asking yourself what they mean to you. Ask yourself, what does it mean to you? If someone doesn't believe in nothing, there is no spirituality, like an agnostics who thinks of self as God. So all that spiritual concepts and stuff that's coming to him, that's his own thoughts, his own conscience, and his own decisions. When he has a good epiphany, that's his epiphany. That's not a spirit that brought that epiphany to him. So that's a neglect in the teaching of what they are pushing upon everyone, and it's a dangerous playground that they're pitting true believers who believe in Lord God and true God-fearing Christians who doesn't want to be suppressed by a devil worship occult practicer such as agnostics who puts himself above everyone just because he's an Alcoholic Anonymous leader. So moving on with the A member has to say, and I'm going to have to do it real quick. The idea of faith is a very large chunk to swallow when fear, doubt, and anger abound in and around me. Sometimes just the idea of doing something different, something I am not accustomed to doing, can eventually become an act of faith if I do it regularly and do it without debating whether it's the right thing to do. When a bad day comes along and everything is going wrong, a meeting or walk or talk with another drunk often distracts me just enough to persuade me that everything is not quite as impossible, as overwhelming as I had thought. In the same way, going to a meeting or taking a fellow alcoholic are acts of faith. I believe in arresting my disease. These are ways I slowly move toward faith in a higher power, such as agnostics thinking a higher power is God, and that's really the devil that he's following after.